Syphilis?
Syphilis. This is a skull here at the Bone Museum that had syphilis, but it looks perfectly normal, so how do we know? If we turn it around, you're gonna notice these rounded lesions called carica, which are indicators of syphilis. But what even is syphilis and why does it do that? Let's take a look. Syphilis is a sexually transmitted disease caused by the Treponema pallidum bacterium, and it works in 3 stages. And what we are seeing here is the 3rd or the last stage of syphilis. Now here's what you need to know. Because we are here at the Bone Museum, we're only going to focus on the last stage called tertiary syphilis, as it primarily affects bone. When syphilis gets down into the bone, it does either one of 2 things. It either inflames the bone or it destroys the bone, causing necrosis. What you're seeing here is called carica, which is that necrotic destruction of the bone, mainly observed in the skull. Now, the infection actually moves so slowly that it's giving the body time to heal the bone. So what you're seeing here is this kind of battle between the body and the infection, where the infection destroys the bone, but your body is trying its best to repair it. Now, for the most part, carica only really affects the outer table or the outside of the skull, and doesn't really touch the inner table or the inside of the skull unless the infection gets bad enough. This is a femur here at the Bone Museum, also with syphilis, but what's going on with it? Here is the inflammation that is caused by the syphilitic infection. Now, you have a membrane around your bone called the periosteum, and when the periosteum gets irritated, what it will do is it will start laying down new bone. Now, the syphilitic infection at that point had been in the body for so long that it starts irritating that periosteum, and the periosteum will start laying down new unhealthy and brittle bone. You can see these lesions and holes here within the new bone that almost look similar to the carica. Now, an interesting thing to note is that syphilis will usually actually spare the articular surfaces, and we can see here that the inflammation and the enlargement of the bone doesn't actually start until a couple inches down the shaft. Because these pieces are so invaluable to medical education, the Bone Museum had actually sent this piece out to bone clones to get cast. So while the original is housed here at the Bone Museum, medical professionals are able to purchase a cast of it to teach their students the effects of syphilis. We believe that everyone has the right to study osteology, but we also know that not everyone can make it to the Bone Museum, so with this we are helping democratize osteological education. And the cast will also be available for purchase at our gift shop here at the Bone Museum, and proceeds go towards better preservation of our collection. So if you enjoyed this video and you learned something new about syphilis today, make sure to like and follow for more.